Hello, my fellow art friends. Welcome back. I'm Kika from Kika's Clips, and today we're going to add in color and texture, finish our Minion Dave. So to begin, open up your sketch of Dave in Procreate. Your sketch layer should be all on one layer. Tap on the N normal mode. Bring down your opacity. I like to bring mine to about 30. You might like it lower or higher, but 30, that way you guys can still kind of see it. I can see it and I'm comfortable with that. And I'll leave that on top. I'm gonna add a new layer and bring it below. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and change that name to sketch and then body. So let's start off with the body. I will grab the monoline brush. It should be in the calligraphy folder right there. I've just moved mine to inking because I like to use a lot of the inking brushes. So calligraphy folder, monoline brush. We need a yellow. Let's grab a yellow. If you found a picture of the minions online, you can just open up your reference, and then import it, and then just select that specific yellow. I'm going to pick one, but I need to first do a quick ooh, that looks a little bright. I would like it to be more lighter. Ooh, I like that one. Perfect. Yeah, clear. So most of the body is a rectangle. Let's tap on the selection tool, tap rectangle, and before it starts curving on the bottom of the top, put your pencil down and bring out that rectangular shape. So then it'll be a perfect rectangle. I think that's about good. Where it starts to curve. And I'm gonna let go. It's automatically selected. You should see these gray lines. Now you can just color drop. So just grab that yellow that you already selected and bring it in. Like so. You can also, I'm just gonna backspace, bring up my tool. You can also, if you have the yellow, just tap color fill. That's probably the easiest. And we have a rectangle. Tap on your brush icon, make sure I got monoline, I do. Now I will draw in, ooh, too big, the rest of my head like so. That's too large. Following my sketch, and I'm holding down my pencil for quick shapes to be enabled. Let go, tap edit arc, and here are 3 nodes, 1, 2, 3, so you can actually move them around. Zoom in, take your time, don't be rushed. You want to get as close as possible. If you tap, like I just double tapped and hit eraser, it disappears. And there isn't a way to re-enable quick shapes when you're at this point. So if you made a mistake, you let go or anything like that, just backspace and draw it again. Edit arc. I'm gonna bring that down to about here. I'm happy with that. Zoom in over here. I want those to meet. Oh no, I moved the whole thing. Use 2 fingers to move around your canvas. As soon as you use 1 finger, your shape will move, the arc. Once I'm happy with that, tap the brush icon, tool I should say, and fill color. The bottom will be the blue pants, the overall, so you don't have to fill it. We can just leave it like so, and then we'll draw in the pants. New layer. Pants. Excuse me. We need a blue. So it looks like a denim blue. So you want your hue color, not dark blue, not light blue, somewhere here in the middle. And it's almost like has a little bit of gray jeans, that blue. So let's see. That's too gray. I like that blue. Want me to clear? Clear. Okay. So now pants. Yes. Let's draw in my pants. And these are smooth, perfect lines. Now, if you're drawing with the monoline brush and it's too wavy, wiggly, you don't have stabilization, what you can do is tap on your monoline brush, tap on stabilization, and where it says amount, streamline, bring it up to max. Hit done. And now your lines within the monoline brush will be much more smooth. And you don't want perfect rectangles here because we do have a little bit of a curve, right? But now your brush will be much, much smoother and easier to use. That little curve. And if you need to erase, make sure you're using the same brush, the monoline brush. Zoom in. Whoops. Make sure your brush size is about, 5 or 6%. And just erase a tad. And zoom out, and you'll be good. Now, actually, I would like this and the pants to be on 2 different layers because it'll be easier to add shading. So there's my line. Actually, even the pockets we could have on a different layer. Just to add in some extra detail. So sometimes to draw a big curve, it's easier to zoom out. Okay, beautiful. Whoa! It's not closed. Right here, it's not closed. So I just turned off this layer of the straps so I can see where the shape isn't closed. And now I can color drop. Beautiful. Turn that layer back on. And I want the pockets on another layer. Also, forgot they're not closed. So what I have to do is first fill these 2 pockets and redraw them on the new layer. And the easiest way to do that is just change the color to a little bit darker, just a tad. Enable clipping mask so that I stay just within those pants. Like so. There you go. So I have pocket. I need this pocket as well. I'm just outlining a little bit. Beautiful. And I'll add in this front pocket as well. My color is very similar. They're not too different. But that way they're on a different layer, easier to add some shading. Let's finish those arms. Body, arms, curve, curve. Make sure that shape is closed. Color drop. Curve, curve, make sure that shape is closed. Color drop. Feet. I'm gonna grab that pocket blue for the pant legs, and I want the pant legs to be behind the body. And then rename it legs. That way my pant legs are behind the overalls. And one straight line. Make sure that shape is closed. Color drop. And shape closed. Color drop. Beautiful. Tap. Get a pure black, so double tap in this area and you'll get that pure black. I want my shoes on top of my pants, so make sure that layer is above the legs. Shoes. And side shoe. Make sure it comes down the same amount. Yeah, that's good. Straight line. Straight line. And then curves where the toes are. Like so. Just gonna color drop that and that looks good. I just need to add a little bit more. Need this shoe to be a little bit bigger. There you go. And I'm gonna select this pant leg blue and bring down the pant leg a little bit so that it fills it out a little bit better. Like so. Sometimes the smallest detail can make a big change. Let's jump over to the hair. Hair, top of the body. Pure black. Make sure your brush size is about, 5, even 8 or 10 would work. Between 5 and 10. I wouldn't do 20 because then it's a little thick. Actually, 20 might work well as well. Also, so I guess it just depends how you want the hair to look. I'm actually going to leave mine at 20. Start here, bring it out, and I'm going to wait for that curve. Smaller curve. And adjust so it looks well. I'm going to actually turn off my sketch so I can see the head better. And then draw on those hairs. And then you want them all to start at the same spot. They slightly get smaller and smaller. Like so. Do the same on the other side, and because I want them equal, I will just duplicate that layer, tap the transform tool, flip horizontally, and move it over. Nice. Need to move it over a tad more. Beautiful. I like that. And I will combine the two by merging the top one down to the bottom. Nice. Turn sketch layer back on. I will grab a gray now. So if you double tap here, you get pure gray, and we want like a light gray. So if you double tap a little bit higher, it might jump to white. You want to pick a color between the white and the gray. About there. You can name this glasses or goggles. I'm just gonna name it glasses. And let's draw a perfect circle by drawing the circle, holding down your pencil. You're holding your pencil down, and then with your other hand, tap once on the screen to enable quick shapes. Make sure, beautiful. I'm gonna do the same thing by adding a new layer to draw the inside. Enable quick shapes, tap once, get the correct size you want, not too small. We want to follow our sketch, let go. And now I will merge those two circles and color drop. Now I will also duplicate that, transform tool, slide it over, and we need these glasses to be touching. So just in case, I'm going to turn off my sketch layer so I can see that better. And a little bit more. They kind of almost overlap a bit. Also making sure these two sides are equally spaced. I'm just going to bring that one over a tad. And if you're having trouble moving your shape a little bit at a time, turn off your snapping, and then you'll be able to move it a tad. Or you want to lower your distance and velocity, if your magnetic and snapping is on. So the larger this number is, the greater the jumps are. So sometimes it makes it a little bit tricky. The lower the number, the smaller the jumps are. It makes it a little bit easier. Okay, let's see. That looks good. Goggles are good. Sketch layer back on. So I'm going to merge those two circles together by merging down, or you can pitch them together. New layer below that. These will be the glasses like strap. And that is black. So from here to here, straight line. And it's a tiny curve. Make sure that it's enclosed. Color drop. And again, duplicate, transform tool, flip horizontally. I'm going to increase my distance. That looks good. Merge down. Nice. Select the yellow that you have, and on top of the body, but below your glasses and straps, add a new layer. And this will be like the eyelid. Because he's squinting. We have Dave squinting here. And not halfway, but a quarter. You can't see where you're drawing. Turn off the body layer just for a moment. And now you'll be able to see exactly where you're drawing that line. Make sure it's closed. Color drop. Actually, you can even just draw a straight line across. Like so. Then it'll be perfectly equal. That line I think is a little too high. I'm going to tap the transform tool and just bring it down a bit. Bring down my distance because my line is jumping too much with the snapping tool. That looks good. Color drop. Continue filling. Color drop. Tap on your brush icon. Beautiful. Turn the body layer back on. Now we need the white part of the eye. So I will just, but we need it below the eyelid. So I'll just rename this eye. Double tap in the white. You just want to draw a perfect circle and color drop. Draw a circle around the glasses, within the glasses, and color drop. That's our eye. On top of our eye, we need the iris and the pupil. Iris, the eyes are brown. So to get our brown, get your hue color, the main color here, about orangey red. And the more yellow it is, or the more red it is, your brown will change a bit. So I like when my color is orange and about there. Zoom in. Bring down the brush size of my monoline brush. And I'm on the right layer. Yes, I am. Beautiful. So there's, and then we have the pupil. So I'm just going to draw one more brown curved line where the pupil is, like so. And remember, if you let go, you can right away edit. There we go. Like that. Brush size. I will duplicate this and just bring it over to the other side. Make sure it looks equal. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And merge down. Now, below the iris, above the eye, will be our pupil. Black color, double tap. I'll rename that pupil. And I will just color this in. If you're noticing that coloring is a little bit more tricky or a bit more harder because your lines are too smooth, remember that's because you changed the stabilization in the monoline brush. So if you want to fix that, all you have to do, tap on the monoline brush and just bring down, make sure you're in stabilization amount, bring it down to about 60. You can test it here. Is it easy to draw or hard? No, too hard? Bring it down even more. And that'll be easier. That's the easiest way to fix it. Select that brown color. And don't forget the iris. We gotta color that in. So I'm just gonna color drop. Color drop. Turn off the sketch, and within the iris, I'm gonna select it, alpha lock, grab a deeper brown or darker brown. Make sure my monoline brush is around, let's see, 2, even smaller, 1, 2, and I'm just gonna add some eye details. Just make it a little bit darker. So if you zoom out, I like that. On the pupil though, I forgot to add my highlight. So pupil layer, double tap for the white. Ooh, bigger. We need a bigger highlight, about 24. Actually, we want it, that highlight on the iris, so that you can put it right there in the corner. Turn on your sketch layer and let's finish off with the mouth. So the mouth on top of the body, doesn't matter if it's below or above the eyes. Rename mouth. And we just need a darker yellow. So select your original Minion yellow. Make it darker, but watch out. Sometimes when you make it darker, it almost kind of goes greeny. So I'm gonna select it again and just deepen the color by making that a little bit more orange. And just a tad going this way on the edge, like so. Brush size about 7 to 10. It's almost hard to see, that's okay. Color drop. Now within the mouth, we want to draw our teeth. But actually I made a mistake. Undo color drop. We don't want color drop. We want the teeth below the mouth. Teeth. Teeth layer below the mouth. And we want that so that we can see the lips. So just to make it easier to see everything, I will turn off the body layer for this moment. And I'm drawing white teeth. So that can be a little bit tricky. So actually, let's change the background color to any color you'd like. Pink, red, doesn't matter. Just any color so you can see. Drawing my teeth. Make sure it's within the mouth. There's squarish, rectangular teeth. That's the best way I can describe them. Now that part is just going to be black. So new layer, below, still part of the mouth. Double tap to get black. You can color that in quickly. And I just noticed I missed some spots with the white because the black is popping through. Let me double fix that. Tapping on the teeth layer again, double white. There you go. And now, background layer, let's click on it again. Tap double white. Done. And I'm turning back my body layer back on. Turning off my sketch layer. Beautiful. Love it. Let's add some quick details and we're done. Tap on the overall layer. Alpha lock. Let's grab, I believe it was charcoals folder. Yes, burnt tree. Select that original blue. You get a tad darker. Make the brush size, let's see. That's good. Brush size about 20, 30, anywhere in between there. And go over, goes over. Gives it that kind of jean distressed look a little bit. Now, with the pant leg, the pockets, same idea. Select that color, make it a little bit darker. Alpha lock. So you can see the difference. And then those straps. Almost forgot what the word was. Where is alpha lock? Alpha lock. Select that blue. Tiny bit deeper and go over them. Grab the monoline brush again in calligraphy. Oh, I forgot to do the middle pocket. Oh no. Middle pocket. Yeah, select that same dark blue. There we go. Let's go to the main part of the overalls and we can outline where the others meet. Monoline, there we go. Zoom in and using that darker blue, I will ever so slightly go around where those straps are. That way you can see them. And if this is too hard, on yours you can't see where it starts and stops. What you can do is tap the N and decrease the opacity. Then you can clearly see where the straps are. But remember, because you decrease your opacity, the dark blue you're drawing will be also lowered in opacity, but that's okay, you can still see it. And now increase the opacity back up and you're good to go. And that's enough darkness and difference between the pockets. So that is great. Just our buttons. New layer, buttons, black. Perfect circle. Zooming in, smaller brush size. Mine's about 5. Circle, tap with your other hand. Tap the transform tool to move it around a bit to centralize that. Nice. Color drop. I'm gonna grab this like silver gray. Add those 4 buttonholes like that. And I will duplicate that and bring it over. There you go. Merge down. You can rename it buttons or leave it. Nice. Select the skin color, go to the body layer, deepen it just a tad. And just where the overalls meet the body, increase my brush size. Just add some shading like so. And same with this side. So you can see it's a little bit darker. And our arm. We want to do the same thing with our arm. Find our arms up here. Turn on Alpha Lock. And again, you can decrease the opacity of the body so you can clearly see where the arms are. And my arms should be behind my body. Not sure why they're all the way up there. Put that behind your body. There we go. Increase the opacity of your body layer, and then you can see where that happens. And a little bit of shadow right here. And of course where the straps meet. Like that. Beautiful. And we are done. You can add some detail to the pant legs as well. We don't want to forget that. I guess we're almost done. Charcoal, burnt tree. Aha! Also, enable Alpha Lock. Beautiful. You can even make those a little bit darker. Change your background color. Ooh, do we want purple? I think I do. That looks nice. Pink, maybe kind of an orange or a green. Oh, green looks fun. I like green. Let's leave it at green. There we go. We have our Minion Dave. We have 7 more to go. I think we should do Bob next. Come back, we'll have the next sketch and color with me, Bob the Minion. And again, thank you so much for joining. It was great to spend some time drawing some fun minions. You're doing great. Keep up your good work. Keep up your creativity. I'll see you in the next video.